Addiction affects countless lives, touching people from all walks of life, regardless of age, background, or circumstance. Yet, it's often hidden in silence, shrouded by stigma and misunderstanding, making it harder for people to reach out for help. Today, we're bringing it into the open, because understanding addiction isn't about blame, it's about empowerment and hope for change. When you know what puts someone at risk, you're better prepared to protect yourself and those you care about, building a stronger support system. Think of risk factors as potholes on the road of life. If you know where they are, you can steer clear, and help others avoid them too. By shining a light on these risks, we take away their power and learn how to support each other through challenges, not just as individuals, but as a community. This isn't about fear, it's about preparation, compassion, and building resilience together. Addiction is a complex health issue, not a moral failing. It deserves understanding, not judgment. Like any disease, it has factors that increase vulnerability. Some we can change and some we can't. Honest conversations and knowledge are our best tools for prevention and healing, opening doors to recovery and hope. We'll break down the main risk factors, biology, psychology, and environment, so you can make informed choices for yourself and your loved ones. The goal is to arm you with the truth, because knowledge is power, and it's the first step toward prevention. Whether you're here for yourself or someone you love, this information matters and can make a real difference. Let's start this journey together, because every life is too precious to leave to chance. Together, we can make a change. Let's get started. So what's a risk factor? It's a term you might hear a lot, but what does it really mean in everyday life? Simply put, it's anything that increases the chance of something happening, like addiction. Risk factors are the things in our lives or environments that make certain outcomes more likely. It's not a guarantee, just a higher likelihood. Think of it as tipping the odds, not sealing your fate. Risk factors can be genetic, emotional, or environmental. They might come from your family history, your feelings, or even the community you live in. Think of them as pieces of a puzzle. The more you have, the clearer the picture of vulnerability. Each piece adds to the overall risk, but no single piece tells the whole story. But having risk factors doesn't mean addiction is inevitable. Many people with risk factors never develop problems, while others with fewer risks might struggle. It just means you need to be more aware and proactive. Recognizing your own risk factors can help you make smarter choices and take positive steps, like fair skin and sunburn. You take precautions, you don't just give up. You learn to protect yourself, even if you know you're more at risk. Understanding your risk lets you build defenses, what we call protective factors, like strong support systems and healthy coping skills. These can make a real difference. These are your sunscreen and hat. They help shield you from the things that could cause harm. As we explore each category, remember, this is about awareness, not destiny. Knowing your risks empowers you to take action. Identifying risks helps you protect yourself and others. It's a way to look out for your future and support those around you. Protective factors can shield you from harm. They're the tools and relationships that help you stay strong, even when challenges arise. Now let's dig into the first category, your biology. This is where your story begins, but it's only one part of the bigger picture. Ready? Let's go. Let's talk about your genes, the blueprint you inherit from your family. Genetics can account for up to half of a person's risk for addiction. If addiction runs in your family, your risk is higher, but it's not your fault. Genes can affect how your brain responds to substances, making some people more sensitive to their effects. It's like a family history of allergies or diabetes. It's a predisposition, not a sentence. Knowing your family's history gives you power to make safer choices. If you see a pattern of addiction, treat it as a warning light. Be mindful and deliberate about your decisions. Your biology might load the gun, but your choices pull the trigger. You still have control over your actions. Let's move to the next layer, your mind. Now let's look at the mind. Certain personality traits like impulsivity or thrill-seeking can increase risk. How you cope with stress matters. Poor coping skills can lead to using substances as an escape. Trauma, like abuse or loss, can leave deep wounds, making substances a tempting way to numb pain. Low self-esteem or feeling unworthy can also drive risky choices. Building self-worth and healthy coping skills is key to resilience. Substances may offer temporary relief, but they never solve the real problem. Recognizing these patterns helps you break the cycle. Your mind is powerful. Learn to manage it for a healthier life. Now let's see how your environment plays a role. 11. No one lives in isolation, your surroundings matter. Growing up in a chaotic or unstable home, or with parents who struggle with addiction, increases risk. Peer pressure is powerful. Friends who use substances can influence your choices. Choose friends who support your goals and respect your boundaries. Community norms matter too. If substance use is common and accepted, the risk goes up. Positive social networks like sports, clubs, or faith groups offer protection and belonging. Media often glamorizes substance use, shaping attitudes, especially in young people. Be a critical consumer of media. Real life is not what's on TV. Your environment shapes you, but you can also shape your environment. Let's talk about timing and life stages. 11. When you're exposed to risk factors, matters, especially during adolescence. The teenage brain is still developing, making it more vulnerable to addiction. Early substance use can disrupt brain development, increasing long-term risk. Major life transitions, like changing schools, moving, or loss, are also high-risk times. During these periods, routines and support systems may be disrupted, making substances more tempting as a coping tool. Recognizing these vulnerable moments helps you prepare and seek support. Growing up is challenging, especially with added risk factors. Guidance, stability, and open communication are vital for young people. Help them navigate these years with skills and support. Prevention is about protecting the developing brain and building resilience. Finally, let's talk about hope. 12. We've covered genetics, psychology, environment, and life stages. Each one can play a role in shaping our experiences and challenges. You might recognize some risk factors in yourself or others, but remember, they don't define you. They are only one part of a much bigger picture, and your story is still being written. Risk factors are just part of your story. You control the next chapter. Every day is a new opportunity to make choices that move you toward healing, growth, and hope. Protective factors like caring adults, healthy coping skills, and positive communities build resilience. These supports can help you face challenges and bounce back stronger. Every positive choice and relationship is a buffer against risk. Even small acts of kindness or connection can make a real difference in your journey. If you're struggling with addiction, you're not alone. Help is available, and recovery is possible. Many people have walked this path and found hope on the other side. Reaching out is strength, not weakness. Taking that first step can open doors to support, understanding, and healing. For everyone else, be a source of hope and support. Your encouragement and compassion can change someone's life. Challenge stigma, educate yourself, and have open conversations. The more we talk, the more we break down barriers to healing. Compassion and understanding can break the cycle. When we listen and support each other, we create real change. Together, we can build a world where everyone feels seen and supported. No one should have to face challenges alone. There is always hope, and your actions matter. Every step you take, no matter how small, can inspire others. Thank you for joining this journey. Let's keep moving forward, together. The future is brighter when we support one another. Follow us on TikTok at Recovery, Journey33, Instagram at Recovery, Journey33 and Recovery. Journey on Rumble for more contents like this. See you on the next one.